Climate change has been in the media for more than 20 years now. We know it's a problem, but we still don't really know what to do about it. One of the things we're studying here at Concordia is the ability of forests to absorb carbon from the atmosphere. This is a key area of uncertainty in current model predictions and could ultimately help Canada to plan for and adapt to the impact of climate change.
Some people have been talking about solar power for some years, but we have been quite active in the area. That's why you are chosen to lead and host the Canadian Solar Buildings Research Network. The network has a lot of impact both on teaching and real-life experiences. For example, the John Mostow School of Business will be partly run on solar power using new technology that we have developed.
People don't think of business, and especially accounting, and the environment working hand in hand together. The way we count for cost omit usually the items related to the environment for financial statements. So by teaching environmental accounting to students today, we'll help businesses take care more than the bottom line.
Our research is unique in that it bridges genomic information all the way to the development of environmental and industrial applications. The main focus is to find biotechnological solutions to convert renewable organic matters into chemicals, energy, and materials. With the results of our research, we and our partners are preparing Canada for the transition to a sustainable society.
At the John Mostow School of Business, we're exploring alternative perspectives on issues of industry and government and non-governmental organizations and how they can collaborate around environmental and social concerns. Sure, issues of commerce and regulation are important, but we show our students the value of incorporating a sustainability perspective into them.
We're looking at the sustainable protection of the environment for future generations. So we're looking at converting waste into alternative fuels. We're looking at treating soils and water so that we can remove the contaminants from them. And in particular, we're concentrating in the waters, the rivers and the lakes around the Montreal area.
A city is made of building and people. We are in the time that we must conserve the history of architecture while continuing to create a new urban landscape with new construction that is energy efficient, sustainable, yet still contribute to the life of the soul of the city. This is what our professor believes, and this is the learning that our students bring to their careers.
Montreal's urban transport system is in need of updating. We're in need of updating to reduce our greenhouse gas emissions, improve our quality of life, and reduce air pollutants. Concordia students benefit from urban transport research while also benefiting from initiatives such as Allego Concordia, which takes actions to seek ways of reducing single-occupancy vehicle commuting while also increasing the use of public transit, walking, and cycling.
In social design practice, we move beyond individual creativity and apply our knowledge to sustainable human environments. The Concordia Down the Rue project is an excellent example of outreach as we teach digital skills to youth at high risk from the community center, thereby empowering members of society who do not have a voice.
L'Université Concordia, qui est une université aussi dynamique au centre-ville de Montréal, depuis ses débuts soutient l'art public et j'aurai le plaisir de faire une œuvre pour eux qui sera bien visible en 2009.
Our research on small business are based on our mentorship program, our small business consulting services to the community, our strong ties with NGOs in the Montreal area. These are all based on our conviction that small businesses are the cornerstone for community economic development.
La Ville de Montréal fournit un cadre dynamique pour les issus de français à Concordia. La présence des multiples cultures dans la ville, le fait d'avoir les deux langues tous les jours sur les trottoirs de la ville, un peu partout, les conversations qui passent d'une langue à l'autre, donne aux étudiants la possibilité d'être des traducteurs tous les jours.
L'Université Concordia offre un formidable potentiel de recherche que nous avons mis en valeur récemment par le dernier plan stratégique de la recherche, qui couvre des domaines aussi divers que le développement de l'être humain à tous les stades de sa vie, jusqu'aux technologies habilitantes et leurs fondations. L'important, c'est de toujours se rappeler que la recherche à l'université donne aux étudiants un formidable environnement de formation, non seulement au 2e et 3e cycle, mais également au 1er cycle.
Hexagram's a world-class research hub for new media, art, design, and performance. With over 80 researchers working across disciplines, faculties, and institutions, we're really equipped to teach students, today's students, who have grown up with computers and who expect technical and creative uses of them to go hand in hand.
Chaque progrès informatique est accompagné de nouvelles opportunités pour les cybercriminels d'infliger des attaques sévères. À cet égard, l'établissement de l'Alliance nationale d'intervention juridique, de formation et de lutte contre la cybercriminalité, établie à Concordia, elle offre à nos étudiants une opportunité unique pour mener des activités de recherche et développement avec les services de sécurité, agences gouvernementales et corporations industrielles.
I'm working with grad students from engineering and visual arts in the development of interactive cloth. We're weaving together electronic components and natural materials in the development of flexible message boards. In collaboration with architects and dancers, we're exploring the artistic, functional, and performative possibilities of electronic textiles.
Canada is like a water wheel powered by successive flows of immigrant experiences and explorations. That is why John Molson School of Business works in the communities to give them a greater sense of ownership and to involve them in the creation of a socially cohesive society and more sustainable environment.
Accessibility has always been an important part of Concordia University, and in our thinking about the School of Extended Learning, we wanted to ensure that we respond to individual and societal needs for lifelong learning, whether that be for career retraining or personal interest. And that learning has to occur in accessible ways, whether it's for credit, non-credit, in class, or through distance learning.
At the Centre for Oral History, we are recording the stories of Montrealers displaced by war and genocide. These are hard stories to hear, and these are hard stories to tell. By getting these stories into the classroom, onto radio programs, online, onto the theater stage, we're hoping to make a real difference in the world we live in.
Childhood obesity has tripled over the past 2 decades, and obesity is a major risk factor for diabetes and cardiovascular disease, one of Canada's leading killers. I study the underlying causes of childhood obesity, be they poverty, stress, or even sleep deprivation. By better understanding these underlying factors, we can better develop early prevention programs. If we want a society of healthy adults, we have to start with children.
6 million people died during the Holocaust. Since the end of the Holocaust, another 6 million have died, and at least 19 million have been displaced. The world said at the end of the Holocaust, we'll never let this happen again. Instead, from East Pakistan, Sudan, Cambodia, Rwanda, it's happened again and again. The Montreal Institute for Genocide and Human Rights Studies was founded to find out why this is happening and how to stop it, how to prevent genocide. We are the only institute in Canada wholly dedicated to this quest.
Les alchimistes du Moyen-Âge ont cherché en vain la formule magique qui aurait permis de transmuter le plomb en or. Aujourd'hui, des milliers de nos étudiants profitent d'une éducation qui leur transforme complètement la vie. Nos recherches font aussi surgir la possibilité merveilleuse d'un monde rénové. La formule, je pense que c'est à Concordia qu'on l'a trouvée.